It's week 2 of the National Football League, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. We're just moments away from the action on EA Sports.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
2nd down and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give, going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Offside, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Up the middle they go. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing and most fortunate.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throw across his body is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different receiver positions, and for a running back to be able to do that, that is a huge weapon.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Back to the air one more time. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
"7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the visitors are back within 1. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll come up here 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will score! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. On comes the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game as we send you to Orlando. We'll check in with the coach. Thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Offense.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's a 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a give up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So now this team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to let this one go deep. And go all the way. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now
3rd and 9.
yards to go.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
Down at his own 4-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground, and some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send the tight end in motion. He's going to run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Tight end motioning left. He'll get this out to the left flat. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Here's 1st and 10. Try the right side this time. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now on handoff, running right. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
this is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.